Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm back on the Madden 25, and today we're gonna be pulling some packs, man. YouTube was tripping, so we're gonna open up a few packs and we're gonna talk some free agency. Now, I gotta start out with my Cowboys. We let go of Ware. That was our big move of the offseason so far, and some people are like, well, why would you let go of your best player on the worst defense in the league? Which is true. We had the worst defense in the league pretty much last year, but if you look back at the tape and if you watched all the games like me, Ware wasn't really that productive of a player last year. The last few years, he's been plagued by kind of injuries. Well, I guess last year in particular, and this year, he's been plagued by kind of injuries, and his production has really dropped off. And people really expected Ware to have a huge year since we switched to that Tampa 2 defense, and his hand was going to be in the dirt at all times, but that wasn't the case. So overall, us letting Ware go, I think it was a good business decision. He wanted too much money. He got a lot of money from Denver, like 30 mil, I think like 20 something guaranteed. He got a great contract from Denver, but he just wanted way too much money, and I'm glad we didn't re-sign him. Now, hopefully, with that extra money that we have, we can get some pieces that can produce, because that's the problem. Cowboys, Jerry Jones, we got a lot of money. We throw a lot of money around, but we don't get players that can consistently produce. We always overpay guys for no reason, so hopefully we can maybe draft some people, get some nice young talent, because that's what we need. The Cowboys have an aging team, and they have a lot of money tied up into old players, so I'm glad Ware, one of those old aging players, got up out of there. Now, if you don't know, Ware went to the Broncos, so let's talk some Broncos, man. They were, I guess you could say, the second best team in the league. I'm not gonna say it, but you could say they were the second best team in the league since they lost, got blown out, dismantled, embarrassed in the Super Bowl by the Seahawks. But you can say they're the second best team in the league, and they got some new pickups, man. They got TJ Ward, they got DeMarcus Ware, and they got Aqib Talib, who was probably easily a top 5 cornerback in the league before he started getting hurt. So those are some really good pickups for that Broncos defense. But one thing about the Broncos that I don't really get is those pickups, honestly, they're all on the defensive side of the ball, and the defense didn't really lose them that Super Bowl, man. It was the offense not really being productive. I know earlier in the season, the Broncos defense, they had their struggles. They had a few games where they gave up a lot of points, but their defense is really stellar, and it just got even better. So they definitely upgraded their defense, but I don't know, man. I think the Broncos is just a matter of Peyton Manning producing. When Peyton Manning is moving that rock, doing what he does, making plays, guess what? The Broncos are gonna produce. And right here we got a Russell Wilson. That's crazy. That's a good pull. That's a 150K pull right there. I was just casually talking about the combine, but this Russell Wilson, check the stats on it: 92 speed, 95 throw power. This is a really good card, man. I'm actually starting him on my non-budget team, so that was a really good pack, man. Shout out to this pack pulling. I probably just made 100 something K off of him, minus the coins I spent on these packs. So that is pretty legit. Still talking some Broncos though. Now, I don't think they're re-signing Eric Decker, and he's been getting busy since Minnesota days. In college, he was a great receiver. He goes after any ball. Like, he's a really good possession receiver, and I don't quite get why they didn't re-sign him. I guess it's because they got Wes Welker, but I don't get why they signed Wes Welker, to be honest. Like, Eric Decker, he's a good young receiver in the league, and right here, we got Dante Whitner. That's a good pickup, and we got a combine thing. So, man, these packs are kind of picking up. Also, the Saints got Jarius Byrd. That was a good pickup. They got Kenny Vaccaro and Byrd. Those are some great safeties, man. Like, that might be the best safety tandem in the league. Now, I know people are gonna say Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, but Cam Chancellor, man, I don't know. He's a good player, but I think he might be a little overrated. Earl Thomas is a dog. Like, he's really good. But I think the Saints with Jarius Byrd and Vaccaro, they're right up there with that Seattle secondary. So those are some pretty good pickups for them. But they also got some other deeds they got to take care of. So I don't know what all is going on with the Saints. I haven't been following them too closely, but their defense definitely got better by picking up Jarius Byrd. Pulling a few more packs, then I'm going to wrap this video up. I'll probably do another video like this, talking about some more teams. Pulled the AJ Hawk. The Packers, they haven't really been too active as of yet in this free agency. So who knows? They got a great team, man. Aaron Rodgers coming back healthy. Eddie Lacy, he was a bulldog this year, a tank. They should definitely do some damage this year coming up. Now, they did sign that one cornerback to, like, I think a $40 million contract. Pretty good contract though. It is front loaded. So he got a pretty good contract, and the Packers, they didn't give him the worst deal out there. Michael Johnson from the Bengals, he actually went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he's a great defensive end, man. Nice talent right there. Hatcher, Cowboys defensive tackle. He's visiting Seattle and a bunch of other teams, man. He's probably not going to re-sign with the Cowboys. He'll probably go to a contender that's trying to play him, but he's shopping the market around there. Revis is also Revis Island. Nobody knows where he's going. I think he wants too much money. I think that's what it's boiling down to. He wants too much money. He wants top cornerback in the league money. He wants crazy money. And I don't think any team is really trying to give him that right now. So I think that's really the big deal with Revis. Next team up, we got the Titans. I think they're trying to shop around Chris Johnson. That's all I really know about Tennessee. I guess they're trying to move him. I don't know where he could possibly end up or who would possibly want him, but that's the thing. Who else is making moves out there? The Jaguars, the Browns, two of the worst teams in the league this year. They're making moves too, man. The Jags, they've had some pretty okay signings, and the Browns, they're getting rid of some players. They're making some moves too. I think they just picked up, who did they pick up? I think they might have picked up Dante Whitner. I could be wrong about that, but the Browns, they're definitely making moves, as well as the Jaguars, and that's what I like seeing, man. I like seeing teams make moves, make an effort to improve, because this offseason is pretty fun. It's a lot going on, man. Hopefully the Cowboys, we can snatch some players up, will and deal, make a move or two. I don't know why anyone would want to play for Dallas. We are America's team, but you know, who knows. Last pack right here, guys. Didn't get too much, but if you're like me and you've been keeping track of the offseason, let me know what moves your team has made, or what moves you think they're going to make, or what moves you think have happened that are really going to improve some teams and hurt others, because, you know, it's always a give and take when it comes to signing players and releasing players and stuff like that. So let me know what you think about the offseason. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. We did pull that Russell Wilson. That was pretty legit. Probably my best pull. I think that's my best pull ever this year. I haven't pulled a car that goes for more than 100K ever. Now, sure, it's kind of inflated since it's a little late in MUT, but that's a pretty legit pull. But there you have it, guys. I am out. Peace.